BNI Maine, Kelly Mankier, Executive Director. What is personal branding? And what is the difference between building a brand for you and building a brand for your company? I was reading a Forbes article, and it was on personal branding and the things that you can do to build a strong personal brand. And it's something that, most of us have never even thought about, that we are our own brand, whether that's attached to a company or attached to us personally and the actual person that we are still a brand. So how do we want people to see that brand? And what are the things that we're doing that show people what that brand is and what that brand stands for? So, like I said, I was reading the Forbes article, and they had a number of things that would impact your personal brand. And I just want to run through a few of them just to get you thinking a little bit about everything that you do. And you hear me say that pretty often. You hear me say how you do one thing is how you do everything. And I was blown away reading this article on how true it is when we're talking about what our personal brand is and what it represents. So the first one was to have a focus. How do you want people to see you? And what do you want that focus to be? Figure out what your focus is and stick with it. It's important that we are consistent. And actually, that's number 2, is to be consistent with that focus. And to make sure that everything that we do, everything that we put out there on social media, every time we're in a meeting, every time we show up at our BNI meeting, that we're representing that focus. Number 3, tell a story. We say in BNI, facts tell, stories sell. And that couldn't be more true for even our personal brand. People can relate to us more if we are story-based and experience-based. Number 4, be genuine. People know when you're not genuine or when you're faking it. If you aren't or don't have strong feelings about a certain topic that comes up in a meeting or in a conversation, don't have an opinion on it, or you don't have to say something about it. Try to be as genuine as you can about the topics that are important to you and about about helping people. Make sure that we're genuine when we really are living that giver's gain philosophy. Number 6, be ready to fail. There's no better statement out there. If you're not failing, you're not succeeding. I'm a firm believer in that. If we're not pushing ourselves outside of our box enough to fail quite a bit, there's no way we're ever going to succeed. So I have a friend who is a writer, and she tells me that she needs to get so many rejections to get her first acceptance, and that they look for so many rejection, and then they know they're getting closer and closer to an acceptance. And that's so true. Be okay with failing and learn something from it. And lastly, number 7, follow a successful example. Find somebody, whether they're a live mentor with you, or if they're a mentor that you can just follow on social media and through their blog or through their show or whatever it is. Find somebody that you can follow and who is successful in your head, in that definition of what you define success as, which every single one of us defines that very differently. So I really do go back to the how you do one thing is how you do everything. Every single thing that we do creates a little bit more emphasis on what our personal brand is. And whether that's attached to a business or not, or whether you want it to attach to a business or not, how we do everything comes right back to that personal brand and how people see us. That's it for this week, guys. I hope you are having a fantastic week, and happy networking.